Hello and welcome back to Jewel Shack. The Poison Psychic Gym has begun, and I've had an excellent start to it. Before I start describing that, let's just see what I get from these daily missions first up. Yes, gems. As a free-to-play, love those. 739 gems. Very tempting to put a 10-pack, but I'm just not sure about it yet. I'm thinking in future there'll be more Ultra Beasts released. It'll be easier to get them, so I'm saving my gems for now. Let's see what I get from this purple booster. If nothing else, I'll get at least 5 Carmonite. 30 Carmonite. Yes, please. I don't think I've ever got 30 Carmonite before. I've seen other people getting 50 odd, but I've never got 30 Carmonite, so that's awesome. Okay, let's go for this Goldilocks. Totodile, another Spinder, Rare Metal EX, that's awesome. Not that I'm lacking on experience. I have over 30 Rare Metal EX, 80 odd Rare Metal R, so I don't think I need them, but I'm a bit of a hoarder. Yeah, so this gym, you can see my ranking, 189 so far, and I haven't used any energy. I still have quite a bit. I haven't used any gems to refill energy, sorry. And I just want to preview my team. This is what I'm running in the gym. Now, no doubt DOA, with 10 chain levels that I've invested basically everything into, is extremely powerful, hitting for 160 in this gym. The plan is, almost always, to get Seismitoad and poison the opponents. If Seismitoad fails to poison, then very often my newly pulled Toxapex does the job. It has blue and purple, which can poison the opponent. Then I have Crobat for minus 40 damage and Venusaur for minus 1 MP. And then Skorupi is just that 3 MP runner that I'm using to confuse psychic ones that come out. Especially Pokemon like Lunala, Solgaleo, Mewtwo. Skorupi does a good job through them. Now, just to tell you how I've been going in this gym so far while the game loads. You can see I'm currently on a 6-win streak. And when I started this gym, I was already on a 5-win streak. So my first streak was 5 wins. I had 1 loss, and now I've had 6 wins. In fact, I think my first streak was 6 wins. In either case, I'm about 11 wins out of 12 games, or 12 wins out of 13 games. My 1 loss was against a Steel Energy deck. So I know it's a Poison Psychic deck, gym, but Steel Pokemon like Solgaleo, which are also Psychic, or Lunala, are extremely powerful. This opponent that I faced, who I lost to, was running 2 Metang, running, I think, 2 Solgaleo, and I just couldn't get through all of those figures. 2 Gengarite. Jeez. Good luck to me dealing with this. Double Seismitoad as well, Solgaleo and Lunala. Almost a perfect deck. With 2 Gengarites. Jeez, how am I going to get through this? I just need to look at the plates again. Phantom Energy as well as Steel Energy. Good luck. Okay, so this might be the end of my win streak. I was really hoping to get to an invincible trophy, but it doesn't look likely. So I expect Gengar to come up, 3 MP, running up to the middle. There it is. Now often I don't cover goal here just because Gengar can attack it, and instead I bring up something from the left side. And I'm thinking what's a good defensive option. DOA does a good job, but I probably need it to go up the field. Although I don't really. Let's bring on Venusaur, although then my figures will lose MP after Seismitoads come on. Maybe I don't want that, so let's just bring on DOA, a very good chance of surviving. If the opponent wants to ever go Gengarite towards my goal, they'll have to think twice. I really did want my DOA just to try and power through Solgaleo. Has a very good matchup against it, as you can see. 160, 120, 140, even with Steel Energy, no difference. Yes, this double Steel deck that I was telling you about. 2 Metang, and they were running both that new Metal Sphere as well as Steel Energy. So their Solgaleo was getting a 20 buff, and I think they had almost 10 chain levels on Flare Blitz. So they're hitting for a truckload of damage, and I just couldn't get through it. At the end, their Metangs used their Tractor Beam to win. Okay, so the opponent's threatening entry points. Instead of me covering goal, I think I am going to bring out another figure. And I might just attack, really. Let's get a poison out, although not sure if that's really worth it, considering I might lose my Toad. Nope, it's worth it. Even if the opponent decides to go Mega Gengar. Perfect. Seismitoad's level 4, put everything into dodge, so I'm happy to hit that. Even Bumpy Vibration would have done. I don't have my Venusaur on the field yet though. I think that's the next Pokemon that I want to get out. I would not be surprised if the opponent went Mega Gengar here, took my bottom left entry, and then I'd be forced to take over goal with Crobat, and the opponent could attack quite freely. Or just take the other entry point and wait. Here we go. So loses the poison. Almost definitely takes my left entry point. And doesn't attack. Exactly what I expected. Now the other Gengar is going to take over the other entry point or rush across. So I'm going to have to cover goal. If Gengar knocks out this Crobat, that's pretty much game. No, decides to take the entry point. Very defensive, somewhat soft decision really. I know my DOA will get sent to the opponent's PC if I knock it out, but I think I just have to. Should I just try and wait it out? No, there's no real options I have. And I'm going to go for it. No point using a plate actually. The ideal scenario is for not much to happen. I'll take that though. I'll definitely take that knockout. One Mega Gengar gone. My DOA is next on the field, so I just need one knockout somehow in order to get my DOA back to my bench. I don't like that ability. Gengar's not strong enough, being 3 MP, hitting like a truck, running through all the Pokemon it wants to, holding Pokemon hostage beside it. It needs to be such that if you knock it out, you end up getting sent to their PC as well. Not sure about that. Gee, that is an awesome result for me. I'll take that any day of the week. I might just run up, in fact. This opponent's playing way too defensive. If the opponent wants to attack my Crobat, fine, that's a bit of a risk. Because then I do threaten game the following turn. The opponent does have Gold Block. Nope. Okay. I don't think I'll take the entry point just yet. I really need Seismitoad to poison that Lunala. So let's bring on Venusaur. I don't really need MP power here. Crobat's on the goal. Here comes out Lunala. I'm tempted to attack it with X speed, but I think a poison will do, because then my Toxapex will be more than able to handle it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I threaten game, poison Lunala, and the best plays in this game are 2-in-1 moves. That Lunala loses an MP as well. I might take over goal with Seismitoad. Sorry, an entry point. And I think the plan is to get Skorupi to confuse that Solgaleo. If I can do that, I'll be in a great position. Obviously, the first priority will be getting Toxapex across to Lunala. Getting it up the field as well, because once Toxapex gets poisoned by one of those Toads, it can't really do much after that. So a lot better result would be to get Toxapex down the other end, and then it will get poisoned by the Toads and still be in a good position. I really don't mind this. Beautiful. Now, I think I might threaten game. Oh, steal energy. Nice, nicely done. Okay, so let's run up with Skorupi. My wild card that no one's running. Does have a lot of chains. Just shows how many Skorupis I've pulled. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to get a second KO on the opponent, who I don't think is running their Max Revive play. Nope, too busy running Mega Gengars. That's fine by me. Let us threaten the other entry point. The opponent might attack my Skorupi. It'd be a very smart decision for the opponent to do so. They're currently poisoned, they'll end up confused, and then they can run around burning everything. I don't want this Pokemon to get confused. Next move. Hurdle jump? Take the entry point? Or is that too much of a risk with this Mega Gengar running around? No, I don't think I want to take the entry point just yet. I think I need to reinforce my defense with Toxapex, or run up with it. Nice. Beautiful. That's exactly what I would have wanted. Now let's move across with Toxapex. Thought about attacking, not worth it. I have the advantage currently. 6 on 4, the opponent needs to make something happen, otherwise my DOA is coming as well. Oh, there we go. Toxapex doing what it does. Now, I'm going to take the entry point with Skorupi. Not a great matchup against Toad, but the chances of damage on damage are very low. I have, what, a less than 30% chance of hitting Bite. Add Miss, so maybe 40% chance of hitting a bad move. The opponent has maybe 40%, so, oh, there we go. And just as I was saying, there's only like a 16-17% chance of that happening. It happens. That really, really hurts. Oh, no. Here comes Gengar again. And they can poison me as well. That's okay, I'm going to run up. I expect the Toad to poison me, and then the opponent has Phantom Energy as well, which they might play now. If only I had Steel Energy, would have been good with some Steel Pokemon. Once the opponent does poison my Toxapex with their Seismitoad, I'll probably look to attack this Toad. Maybe with X speed with this Toad. Yep, as expected. And Gengar can easily fly through it. Although if it does, it might take out its own Toad. I believe that is exactly what will happen. Do I want to get my Toxapex out of there or just attack? I think I have to go for it. This game will be too slow otherwise, and I don't have a great chance of winning. The chance of me knocking out both Toads, locking up both entry points, is almost 0. So let's look for the win here. No! That hurts. The only good news is that we get another poison off. But now we're down to 4 figures. Don't really have great board position. But with Gengars flying around with Phantom Energy, doesn't that take out my Pokemon? What about their own Pokemon? There we go. That's the KO I wanted. Now we go again, I think. Or do we force Gengar to go back and retreat by moving up DOA? If I move up DOA, Solgaleo can attack. I don't really mind if it does. Let's try and advance. Might have missed my opportunity to attack if Solgaleo decides to go defensive from the top right entry corner and move across to there. That will make it very hard for me to win again. There we go. That's what I feared. I'm not too fussed either. Let's move DOA over for protection. Can't get surrounded because I have my own Toad right beside it. If the opponent wants to try and take my other entry point, I might use a max revive here. Bring on Toxapex. Yep, and that's what I'll have to do. Wouldn't mind Skorupi up against Leo, and I wouldn't mind doing a hurdle jump here. A threatening game. I think I might do that first, in fact. The opponent has Gold Block, not scared of that. Solgaleo into Toad, Gengar into Toad. That's fine. I think that's a risk I have to take. That's the thing I'm loving about this game now, to some extent. It's all about being aggressive and taking risks. I remember a few months ago when the meta was just sit back, relax, don't initiate any attacks. The opponent will attack you. When they lose, you'll win. I like the addition, although I've said how much I dislike Coco, about how Coco can hit for plus 30 on your own turn. The fact that you have extra abilities on your turn incentivizes you to attack rather than just sit back. And that's something I really like. Beautiful, I'll take that. So I gain weight. I can't win this turn, but I can definitely make a play. And I have a lot of options as to what I can do. I think the best idea is to do a max revive. Bring on Toxapex. I think I will run up towards the other entry point. I was tempted to attack Gengar, but I really don't want to yet. The opponent's got to get a knockout here. Once DOA gets Sunseal striked like this, I'll be in a bad position and I need Toxapex on the field. There we go. Perfect. DOA gets burnt, loses its weight. It still has 2 MP because it's not poisoned. Gengars are nowhere to be seen. And I have no idea how I got the win in this game. You tell me, because when I first saw the opponent's deck, I thought Rowdy, 2 Toads, 2 Gengars, 2 Mega Gengars, Solgaleo, Lunala, Steel Energy. I thought I had no chance. But there you go. This shows this deck is outperforming way beyond my initial estimate of this deck. I thought as a player without Solgaleo, without Lunala, without Gengar or Mega Gengar, I'd struggle. But there we go. There's another win. And I'll take that. So that makes 12, possibly even 13 wins. No, 13 wins. 13 wins and 1 loss. We're at 7 wins, going for the Invincible Trophy. Don't expect I'll get there, but it's extremely tempting to mat Gengar just to make sure I do. There's nothing more exciting than an 11-win trophy in this game at the moment. I think it's what, if you aspire towards it, it's just fun, whether you get there or not. Okay, so tempting to craft Gengar and put it in for Crobat, but here goes. Let's see what happens. No point changing a winning formula. I've won 13 out of 14, so let's see what happens. Oh no, here's Toxicroak. Mewtwo Y can be dangerous as well. And Lunala with 10 chains, how am I going to get through that? Oh wait, I have Toad. Oh wait, I have Skorupi. Solgaleo, we know we want Skorupi for that as well. DOA doesn't outmatch my DOA, so that's good. And I like how the opponent's starting off. X-Speed, double, X, no Mega Gengar, thank goodness for that. Golblock is very dangerous. It's hard to beat teams with Golblock. Okay, here comes Gengar. That means I need to bring a 3 MP Mon on from the left side. And I think Crobat is the best option here, although Skorupi's not bad. I'm going to run across. With Crobat, I expect my entry point to be taken. Then I'll run across with Skorupi. Already on the defensive, and I expect Toxicroak to start running up. I haven't really checked its wheel. Oh no, Mega Mewtwo Y, here it comes. How much does it hit for again? 140 plus 20 plus 30. Oh no, it out damages my DOA. So I'm not sure if I want DOA in fact. I think I need something to slow it down. Or put it to sleep. But I only have 1 or 2 alternatives. I think I can keep bringing Pokemon out though. Let's start off with DOA. Maybe not the best play, but really my aim is for the opponent to not take Mewtwo Y, and for me to go left and then attack Gengar and knock it off the field as well. Well, I have an easy counter to you, Lunala. Seismitoad first up. Here comes DOA, scary. So this is where I think I take one opportunity to bring out another figure. One that has a good chance of sleeping Mewtwo Y should it come up, because that's one really good way to waste Mewtwo Y's turns. Now I expect DOA to advance, and then I'll probably push across with DOA myself. No, the opponent doesn't want to move. Okay, so then I think I will advance with Toad and attack, make this Lunala 1 MP. Very tempting to double chance to make sure I get bumpy vibrational dodge, but thank goodness I get a good roll anyway. Here comes Leo. Not too scared of that. Very tempting to run up with Skorupi. Just run up, and then I'd have a good chance of getting rid of this DOA by confusing it. But we won't do that. Instead, we'll bring on Toxapex, just so the opponent can't take my goal easily. and then we'll run across, or run up in fact, with DOA. The advantage of running up right now is that to get surrounded, my opponent would need to get their Gengar off my entry point, which would allow me to max revive and bring that DOA right back on. Never mind, all plans out the window. Here's Mewtwo Y. And that's what these Megas do. They force you to make it the sole purpose of your game, in fact, to somehow survive the Mega turns. I don't mind that. I think that moves 2 spaces, just like original Mewtwo. Yes, it does. That's not too bad. You can run up across to my Skorupi and get... Oh, I won't attack it though. I think the best way to deal with it is to run across. Threaten game yourself. If you can do that, you put pressure on Mewtwo Y to stop attacking your goal. Who would I attack though? Acid, the battle opponent becomes poisoned. The battle opponent's metal coat effects are lost and metal coats. No. Okay, so I expect the opponent to attack. Ooh, attacking Crobat. That's something I didn't expect, but it's an extremely good play nonetheless. No, don't die here. Come on, Crobat. No. It doesn't hit its massive blue. Now I'm in a tough position. Do I hurdle jump with Venusaur or do I cover goal? I think I hurdle jump here. I need to use my plates. Makes it harder for me to take gold, but I think I needed to do that just for extra defense. I need Mewtwo Y to attack Skorupi before it goes for anything else, because a confused Mewtwo Y is not very useful. Although, once it gets beaten, it just gets knocked back onto the bench, comes back out again. Here we go, Skorupi, do your job. Poison Sting on white. Oh, that's even better. That is even better. Okay, so do I bring out Crobat and threaten surrounding Mewtwo Y? Or do I go for game? I think I start threatening game, but not straight away. I think I just get into a better position, then I'll threaten game. Ooh, the opponent does plus 20 damage. So I think I will just take that knockout. Now it's quite tough to get game from here, considering I'll probably be down a figure. Let's hope Gengar doesn't just decide to take my entry point, because every chance it will. If it does though, still wastes the opponent's turn, so I'll take that. No, it decides to attack again. What are you going to do? Hit Annihilate? Wow, that's lucky. Hits that tiny miss into Hypersonic. Wow. Okay. Well, let's lock down an entry point. The opponent could just attack Seismitoad, get poisoned, and then start running back again. That wouldn't be a terrible play, but I probably need to attack my Toad again. Attack it once, get poisoned, then I'd move Toad across one, then have to attack it again. Or cover goal and waste the turn. Either way, good result for me. Yeah, not a bad idea. I don't have Crobat on the field, so... No, actually, that's just a waste of a plate. That X attack does nothing. Yeah, it does nothing. What a waste of a plate. That X attack was a completely useless plate. Okay, now do I threaten game and waste another Mewtwo Y turn, or do I run up with Toxapex? I think I start running up. If DOA wants to attack, fine. If Mewtwo Y wants to attack Toxapex, that's fine too. No Lunala covering up. That's a good play. That's a good decision. Because obviously my aim is to get into a position where I can surround goal, move my Seismitoad across to left. Toxicroak would have covered goal and had to knock me out, but instead, here's Lunala. So I'm not in as good a position as I was, but at least Mewtwo Y is gone. Now it's time to start threatening game. I won't attack yet. If I did, the opponent would just cover goal with Lunala. I would have to take that left entry point to ensure Solgaleo didn't come on. And I don't really want this to be the scenario that I'm in. And I think you'll soon see the scenario that I do want to be in. I want the scenario to be a little bit more like this. X speed. Probably could have considered double chance just to make sure I get the poisoned off, and then I could have just kept on attacking that Lunala. I'm being a bit aggressive here. Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. Toad misses. And the opponent hits purple, which I X-speeded for. Okay, that hurts. And I've had quite a few games, in fact, where I've come back to win somehow after moments like that. And I have no idea how that's happened. Well, we know what's coming out. DOA. Max Revive. Don't really need the Toad. Lunala's useless down the other end. Skorupi can confuse this Mewtwo, make it very useless. And then I have Crobat to run up the other side. What place does the opponent have? XP, Double Chance, and Gold Block. Not scared of any of them. I like that Toxapex. It's sitting in an absolutely awesome position. If you want to attack it, Toxapex is a huge risk. Okay then. What's the point of this? What are they hoping for? Slip? I didn't hit it. I don't want to get Psychic Shove, so I'll take that. It's tempting to actually allow the opponent to respin there. Mewtwo is very weak. Now let's run up with DOA. I expect Solgaleo to block off Toxapex, which will be annoying, no doubt. No, Leo decides to go there. Fine. I'm more than happy to take that entry point. Does the opponent have Phantom Energy? Probably could have attacked there. But the opponent does not have Phantom Energy, so Gengar cannot go through my burnt DOA. I love that. So I've got the right corner in an excellent position. The opponent can attack here all they want. Please get Flare Blitz. No. That hurts. When you use Max Revive and your opponent gets knocked out like that, it really hurts. Okay, what do I do now? I need to get Skorupi off. It's not good enough as a Pokemon. I need my DOA back. And Gengar, DOA down this end against Skorupi, not a good matchup. Wow, the opponent has missed. That's super unlucky. So now this DOA is going to be tough to knock out. Little does the opponent know that that Poison Sting doesn't matter. It'll always get confused afterwards. So now I think it's time to run around with Crobat, get it knocked off. Ooh, the opponent wants Toxapex off the field. No! Wow, go straight for Skorupi. Hugely aggressive. I love it. That's fine by me. I mean, I can cover that point, which the opponent wants, right next to my Venusaur, or I can just surround it. Which one do I want? I think I want to surround it. Too much of a threat. Mewtwo, nothing anymore. It's probably the weakest Pokemon during this whole battle. Can't cause any status effects, can move around. Psychic Shove is bad if it can get down to this end, but if it doesn't, it's not in a good position. Okay, so let's look to take this entry point. The second reason for that play is to allow my Skorupi to take the top left entry point as well. Yep, here it comes. I'm not scared whatsoever. So I'm just going to block it with my Crobat. Lower on time. That's fine. I don't think I'll surround Mewtwo this turn. No way. I'll definitely take the other entry point first with Skorupi and then go across. Take us around. Ooh, nice. Psychic Shove. Gets away with it. Now it's a bit harder for me to run up with Skorupi. I think I need to get rid of this first, somehow. If the opponent hits Psychic Shove, I'm not worried. Damage on damage would be bad. Oh no! Again, and now I'm in an awful position. Skorupi's going to have to knock out DOA, I think. How likely is Skorupi to hit double damage? Not very likely at all. So in fact, I might need to sleep that DOA on the corner and then move up. That Annihilate hurts as well. That extra mobility. So now I could get Psychic Shoved, unless I confuse it here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Get the confusion, and then just hope Crobat gets a win. Okay, 2 confused Pokemon, 1 poison Lunala. Toxicroak is the biggest threat here. Can hit for a huge amount of damage. That is insane. Let's run up. I expect my entry point to be taken by Mewtwo. Then I'll probably run across with Crobat, threaten game, and then run up with Skorupi as well. I don't have my hurdle jump, so that's annoying. I didn't know how far to run up there. Maybe I should have gone one more. I probably should have taken this point here. Threaten game, as well as put pressure on. That's okay. I'll do that next turn if I can survive this one. Good chance of hitting Poison Sting. Protect is okay as well. Not as good, but does the job. Allows me to survive one more turn. Opponent does have Gold Block, so an X-Speed knockout won't really be worth much. So I think I'm going to try and get a knockout here. Although Annihilate is good game, so Psychic Shove is in fact good game. Oh no! Oh no, not Psychic Shove. Psychic Shove initially would have been good game. I will definitely take that Psychic Shove. Lunala can't really threaten much, so let's see what happens here. I get that. I get knocked out. That hurts. Oh no, I'm really running out of figures now. This is turning into a bad game. What am I going to do? Do I just go for the knockout and just hope Venusaur can do the job? I think I need to. There's no way I can win without with just Crobat running around. I need the opponent to hit damage, turn into a miss, and I need to hit damage myself. That can't happen this turn though. This turn I need to do something else altogether. Okay, threaten game with Crobat. X-Speed against it? No. I think Toxicroak is my only chance. I'm going to DC. If the opponent hits their purple, that's good game. If the opponent hits their whites, I have a good chance of sleeping it or out-damaging it. Let's see. There we go. That's good game. Oh, it's such a good rain, and then a couple of misrolls, a couple of misplays, and it's all over. Deck did a decent job. Can't complain. To lose 1 out of every 7 games is not bad. 13 wins, 2 losses. Hope you enjoyed watching this game. I'll see you next time.